It's been said that the outside of a horse is good for the inside of a man. Nowhere is that more true than at Texas Tech. We've had a love affair with one particular horse since the 1950s. When the first masked rider, Joe Kirk Fulton, tore across the gridiron on a coal-black steed at the 1954 Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida. 6 decades later, that same tradition still creates heart-pounding excitement. Fearless Champion is the 14th horse to represent Texas Tech University as the official mascot. Alumni cheer him on at football games, and members of the public are thrilled when the horse makes an appearance at a rodeo, parade, or other public event. But beyond the glitter and glitz of his public life, what's life like behind the scenes for this guy? He's sometimes funny, sometimes serious, but always stunningly beautiful. His life is often chaotic, but he maintains a pleasant demeanor in spite of the stress of his job. He's a road warrior, traveling 15,000 miles or more a year to bear our banners far and wide. He gets pushed to the brink by crowds, music, fireworks, and any number of unexpected booms and bangs. And even though we think of him as larger than life, he's still just a horse. An extraordinary horse who leads an extraordinary life. He is Fearless Champion, and this is a look at his life.
A lot of people don't realize there's a lot of work and preparation that goes into a typical game day for the Masked Rider and Fearless Champion. For example, for an 11 o'clock game, I wake up by 3 and I'm at the barn by 4. Once I'm at the barn, I feed him his breakfast, and while he's eating, I clean his stall, and then I go out to the trailer and clean the trailer out. While he's still eating, I'm also prepping the arena, and once he's done, I take him out to the trailer and saddle him up. I usually start riding him at 5 o'clock on the 11 o'clock game, and I ride him from 5 to 7:30, so which means we usually ride him for 2.5 hours before every game. Once he's done with his workout, I will take him back to the barn, we'll cool him down. Once he's cooled down, I'll bathe him fully and give him a snack while he's drying. In addition to getting the truck and trailer clean and ready, I'm also cleaning the saddle and tack. Once everything's clean and ready to go, we will leave the barn by 9 a.m. 2 hours before a game starts. Once Fearless Champion and I are ready to go, we will ride over to the designated spot outside the Frazier Pavilion for pictures and autographs. We usually stay there until 30 minutes before the game starts. Fearless Champion gets excited before every run. He's a very smart animal. It didn't take him very long to figure out the game. He typically gets excited by the national anthem. At that point, you can start feeling his heartbeat pick up, and his ears are perked up and he's ready to run.
Every day of his life isn't as dramatic as football game days. Many of his days are filled with routine. Taking care of Fearless Champion is a lot like taking care of a child, a 1,200-pound child. He has doctor visits. Usually they're house calls from the official veterinarian of Texas Tech University.
I check Woody as often as needed, so if Corey calls me and he's worried about something, then my office is here. I'm here immediately to check on him. If everything's smooth and he's not having any problems, I check him at least once a month on veterinary grounds.
He needs to eat nutritious feed regularly. But just like the rest of us, he enjoys a snack now and then. The occasional apple or carrot. And kids, we found out Fearless Champion doesn't like broccoli either. But he also doesn't like sweets, like these peppermints. His caretakers meet his every need, right down to the smallest detail. After a year of caring for a horse, there's always a special bond formed between the rider and the horse. And just like thousands of Texas Tech fans, this horse works his way into the heart and soul of the Masked Rider.
The bond formed between the Masked Rider and the horse is very special and strong. Fearless Champion and I are a team, and we have become like brothers. I'm sure every rider will agree that the hardest part about retiring is giving up the horse, not the title.